Alright, we got a Happy New Year fantasy battle report for you guys. It's going to be High Elves versus Vampire Counts. I think we're around like 950 points.
Yeah, pretty close.
We were aiming for 1,000, but we both undershot, so that's what we're looking at. Do you want to give a brief description of your army?
Yeah, this is the starter kit. Still haven't built anything out from that. I was focusing on the Skaven, which I decided to skip out on. But anyway, Legion Reavers, upgraded to have bows. And then we've got the Sea Guard. Oh wait, sorry. These are Sword Masters. Sword Masters with Hoth.
Hoth.
And these are the Sea Guard over here, the shields. And the Prince on the Griffin, which is honestly way too big for this game.
There we go.
There it is, I guess. It's better than the Dragon.
Cool. 950 points. And then over here, I have 30 zombies with a level 2 Necromancer. I got 30 skeletons, upgraded with spears for free, with a level 4 Necromancer. And then I got my third unit of 30 zombies, or sorry, second unit, but third total unit of 30 zombies with my vampire. Still haven't gotten to painting that last group of zombies. I'm working on it, guys. I've been focusing on drop zone and other life things. So anyway, here we go. We're about to roll off for initiative. We can do that now.
Deployment.
Or sorry, deployment. We're gonna do just kind of like a
brawl.
A brawl battle types. So here we go.
Aha.
3 and 5. All right, see you
first.
Top of turn 1. Yes. All right, so not top of turn 1. We're actually
Yes, turn top.
showing. This is
Literally the top of turn.
All right, so this is yes, correct. I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, so we are deployed now. This is post. What do you call it? Vanguard deployment.
Vanguard deployment. The fast cav scouted up under the bridge over here.
I don't know what's going on here.
Well, if you look down, what they can see.
Well, I know, but like they can't. I don't.
You can't
I
see
don't.
with that camera.
I don't. No, you can't totally see. I don't know what's
I
happening
see
here.
skeletons is the point.
They do see some stuff, but good luck getting to them. I guess you can't fit.
It was.
Whatever. All right. So here, there's that.
The Sea Guard with the mage over here.
Sea Guard with the mage. What are your spells, by the way?
Oh, they're Tempest and the one where your armor melts.
Okay, level 2. Alright. And then there's the Lord on the Griffin, deployed behind this like pillar deal. And then we've got the Sword Masters.
The Greek columns of Elviet.
Whoa. I don't know what that is. Alright, here's the the wide rank, the Horde formation zombies on on my left. The 30 skeletons marching up the middle towards that. Wide shot kind of what's happening here. And then another unit of zombies marching up kind of on the side.
Alright. The first turn, so let's do that.
Alright, yes. And elves do have first go. Alright, see you at the top of turn 2.
That.
No. Alright. So here we are at the bottom of turn 1, going into the top of turn 2. What happened? Oh, you moved up.
Yeah, my magic phase was a bust. I rolled 3, didn't even cast a single spell. Tried to Tempest over there, but that was depressing. And then I fired some arrows through the bridge arch and from over there, but
So it went pew pew.
I actually
that
killed
unit.
fewer zombies than you killed, so
Yeah.
whatever.
So you killed one zombie by shooting at me.
Yeah.
And I believe your guys here, the Sea Guard,
Yeah.
also shot.
They didn't wound anybody because
And they missed?
those are impossible to hit.
It's true. Zombies, they're very agile zombies. And then these guys moved up and did nothing. I think they stood there. All right. So and then my turn. I moved up as well. I just kind of shuffled forward 4, 4, and then yes, exactly, and then pivoted these guys because they can't actually march because they're out of 12 inches of the hero, which is my Master Necromancer. And then we went into magic. Oh, by the way, I don't think I mentioned what I had for magic phase.
You have all of them.
Or sorry, magic spells. So this guy, he's a level 2 necromancer. Where is he? Right there. He has invocation, and he also has hellish vigor. That guy. So they got hellish vigor. This is my level 4 master necromancer. He's got master of the dead, so he can raise skeletons up beyond their starting limit. And he has invocation of the heck as well. He has Van Hell's Dance Macabre. He's got Raise Dead. And he's got, I think that's it. I think
Probably it.
yeah. And then this is my other hero. That's the Vampiress. She's a level 2. She's got invocation, and she also has Gaze of Nagash. And that's kind of where it was all at this turn. So, all right. So what happened is we moved up, did the Winds of Magic, and I got a 9, and then channeled 1 for 10. And the first thing I did was cast Gaze of Nagash from there over to the Griffin, and I got 8 hits off of Gaze of Nagash. I passed with Irresistible Force and got 8 hits, and 5 of those ended up going towards the Lord.
That makes sense.
Yeah, you know, because that's what happened. I wounded 4 times, and the Lord ended up dying from that. And then I wounded the Griffin once with the remaining 3. And then in turn, I rolled a 7 to see what happened with Irresistible Force, and I lost 3 zombies. It was Detonation. I rolled 2 1s, including the guy with the banner. He rolled a 1. So yeah, pretty good turn for me. Moving on up to turn 2. Whammy. Alright. This is top of turn 2. A lot happened. Alright, so High Elves moved up some more. These guys moved up a bunch.
Sat still.
These guys sat still?
Yeah.
Oh.
Moved up.
Alright, well I was the only one that moved up. These guys moved up, right?
They tried.
This unit tried to move?
Well, when they existed, yeah.
Yeah. Alright, well, so the High Elves moved up in this area. I wonder what happened to those guys. And then these guys, they just cast magic, right? So that was... Yeah, there was relatively little movement on the High Elf side, actually. So, yeah, they moved up the Sword Masters. And then in the magic phase, the wizard here cast the Tempest. Well, you actually cast the take away magic
Cast
armor.
the Arcane Unforging, but you dispelled it smartly.
Correct. So
Irresistibly cast the other one to kill off a gazillion zombies.
yes. So let's go over there. So cast the Tempest, which landed on this unit here. And did not deviate. It hit directly on and hit 31 guys, including the vampire, and ended up killing, I think, 14 in total. So that was a pretty massive hit. And then Irresistible Force, the middle one, the one where you put a big blast template or a small blast template over the center.
It's a small one.
And ended up taking a lot of hits and wounds, but because they have a ward save, we only ended up losing 1 guy.
The high magic lore attribute saved me.
There you go.
So because I cast the spell that killed me, I saved myself from the spell that killed me.
Yes, that's what happened. So we lost a bunch of guys here, and then afterwards did some shooting from this unit down here, the Reavers, and they took out a couple other guys. I think 2 more
I don't
dudes.
think they killed anybody. I think they're firing arrows into a black hole of nothing.
Well, there's why'd they end up dying?
Maybe it can be a
Some
couple
extra.
arrows.
I think we
Stray
lost.
arrows.
Yeah, I think we caught a couple arrows after that, but 14 for a total of a lot of guys. There you go. And so 16 guys total. And then on my turn, the vampire counts, we charged here, the side of the Sword Masters. So we just kind of moved up and the Sword Masters were sitting here. I rolled an 11 on the charge.
Yeah, ridiculous out of range.
Did really good, and we ended up flanking them. Then we did magic back and ended up doing nothing of note. And so in the charge phase, we did some wounds, had them run away scared, and we overrun them. So
Failed a fear test, then I failed my break test, and now they're all dead because apparently you rolled an 11 again when trying to catch me.
9.
Something big.
Rolled a 9, yeah. So a bunch of 6s in there. So that's the way that we look. The top of turn 2, already a lot of blood being shed. Pretty awesome. Oh, by the way, I did want to point out this awesome terrain that we have. Actually got it from like a pet store.
Yeah. PetSmart, Petco, CoSmart.
There you go, Petco Smart. Petco Smart. Yeah, so we got that, that, which we've had for a while, and then this column thing over here, which is kind of cool. So yeah, all right, that's how we look. All right, here we are at the top of turn 4. Quite a bit happened in this turn. First things first, the Illyrian Reavers kind of turned tail and moved over towards.
Tail.
Well,
Headed towards the battlefield.
all right, so they turned around and moved towards kind of where the battle was happening. Those guys stood in place, and then the vampire zombie unit got charged by the Griffin, who came over here from like there-ish.
The riderless Griffin just tore him apart.
Yeah, and the Griffin actually doesn't have a rider on anymore. It died earlier in the I think it was turn 1.
Yeah.
All right, so that was kind of the movement phase, and then shooting, took some pot shots there, did a couple of wounds on the skeleton unit in the middle there. That guy. Did the Reavers shoot at all?
Yeah, they did.
All right, they didn't do anything. And then in combat, the Griffin on the flank was able to take a significant number of wounds off of the damaged zombie unit, and then threw unstable vampire, and everyone died there. So that's exciting. Now, and then in my turn, what happened? We declared a charge on this unit and failed, and kind of just trundled forward 3 inches. So we're kind of sitting with this like in arm's reach of each other, just glaring menacingly. And then these guys marched to get kind of closed in to kind of create a kill box here. And then during the magic phase, we created, we got a 9, I think, which was pretty good. And then got raised dead off and put a unit of zombies, 11 zombies there to kind of ensure we don't get flanked by the Griffin. And that's all she wrote. So we're posed to have a pretty interesting turn 5. It's going to be exciting. All right, I think this is turn 4. Top of turn 4. It's kind of a... Is it... No. Bottom of turn 4? All right, so it's top of turn 5. And it was actually quite a long turn. And a lot happened. So let's get to it. So in the previous turn, we had an ongoing assault here. And so they charged, and that was a push. That was on the, actually, that was not an ongoing assault. That was
I charged.
top of turn 4. Right. So top of turn 4, the Sea Guard charge. Sorry about that, guys. So top of turn 4, the Sea Guard charge up and get into close combat with my Master Necromancer and his skeleton unit.
Yeah, Illyrian Reavers also cross-charged before that in order to get to the zombies.
Correct. So they charged from here into the zombies, which were essentially in that same spot, maybe a couple inches back from that. And then the Griffin flew up this way, and yeah. And so during combat, this ended up being a push, right?
Yeah, the first one was a push.
Yeah. So this combat was a push, The
I
Illyrian.
lost 2 men.
Yeah, you lost 2. I think I lost 3 total, and then it ended up being equal combat resolution. And then here, because of the ranks and banners and everything. So this one, the Illyrian Reavers charged into the zombie unit and ended up, I think the zombies took 4 wounds, I believe. And then the Illyrian Reavers took 3. And at the end, they ended up... Oh wait, no, the Illyrian Reavers actually didn't take that much damage.
Took 3 wounds. Ran away.
Took 3 wounds and ran away. So, what happened in my turn?
You ignored them.
Oh, that's correct. Correct, I ignored them. Yeah, so they took 3 wounds and ran away. And then that was the end of that. Oh, you did some damage actually to me with the template. The not conflagration.
I was targeting them with the Tempest, and I scattered back and hit the skeletons and killed off quite a few of them, but not enough to actually kill them.
Yeah. So there was actually some damage done there. That's kind of the casualties of the last turn. Yeah, so Tempest did some damage there, and then you also did the arcane...
I targeted a skeleton.
But it gave you a ward save.
Yeah,
so that's pretty good. That's pretty cool. Alright, so there's that first turn, and then the second turn, assaults continued during the magic phase. My magic phase, I think those guys were there already. I did Army of the, or Raised Dead. During my magic phase, I raised another unit of 7 zombies here to kind of dissuade the Griffin from attacking my main unit there. The idea was to, if I was able to kind of finish this combat off, I can move these guys forward up the table, and then these guys would be unassaultable anyway. So it was kind of just a Hail Mary attempt to not get attacked by the Griffin. And then the charges, the zombies declared a flank attack on the Sea Guard. And then during the assault phase, and actually I think I also tried to cast Nehek and ended up getting irresistible force and hurting myself. It was the number 5, which is the feedback, I think, which is where everyone gets every channeler wizard type gets hit with a strength 6 hit. But everyone lived through that, and then through the assault we were able to win combat here on the Sea Guard, and they fled, which is actually not reflected here, but they were running away because of the combat res with the flank and the extra ranks and all that. And then the Griffin was kind of held off, and I think that was game right there. Destroying that Sea Guard kind of broke the back of the Elves. They're pretty much just all fleeing except for the Griffin.
Yep.
So
Reavers fleeing.
All right, here's my sweaty handshake.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Vampire victory this time, but the Elves will be back. They always are. Here we go. Happy New Year, everybody. This has been a long time since I've had a fantasy bat rep, so hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. All right. Peace out.